From South Jersey. It's Wednesday afternoon. 4:46. South Jersey General here. Mr. Ed. Yo, man. Yo, man. Old man. Slurping. That's what old men do, to slurp. Dip the little cookie in. That's what you do when you're 70 years old. Not like those whippersnappers when they're in their 80s. Yeah, that's what we are here. Wednesday afternoon, live, going up the camp. Up the camp. What's up the camp? Bob Marley, comedian. Not Bob Marley. Oh, it's on here, honey. That ain't Bob Marley, the musician. Could be a magician too, right? Ta-da! Ta-da! But Bob Marley, Maine comedian. Pretty funny. A little bit of Maine-like humor, but pretty much not. Bob Marley and people in Maine, New Hampshire, they go up to camp. Because in Maine, most of the camps are up in Maine woods. You're going up county. Going up to the county. See, Tim Samples was another Maine humorist. And Bert and I were a team. I forget the real names, but Bert and I going up to camp, going across the lake in our little boat. I said Bert and I, so I'd say Bert, but I'm I. Anyway, Bert and I mean comedian Tim Samples and Bob Marley. Bob Marley's more modern. We did have snow Sunday. We got 10 inches. I got most of the snow blowing done. Shoveled the pathway to the driveway. I used the snow thrower. Got done most. Ran out of gas. Ran out of energy. The next day went up to finish with the snow blower. Not going to happen. It's like 1/4 inch of ice on top of the snow. If you break through the ice, light snow underneath, get rid of it. But that wasn't going to happen. But I did get the back steps done, which I had to break the ice. I couldn't get out the back doors. I had to go out through the garage door to get to the back door to remove the ice from the steps. And since I mentioned that, let's take you out and give a look. We'll go out the front door first. Here we go. Out the front. Let's take a look. Pooh's in the bedroom. Still resting. Her stent still bothering her in her kidney area. So, hope we don't lose you. We shouldn't. Anyway. Sun setting, car, driveway, walkway. That area here. You see down there, the little trail? That's for the dog to pee. Dog don't like peeing on the snow. So he needs grass to smell and pee on, or poop on. So that's it. That's our 10 inches. And the sunset. And some old lights. Okay. That's the front. Take you out back. Well, let me show you something. Sliding door. And you can buy these bars. Let's see the bar. Can you see the bar? This bar moves out of the way. It locks in, locks the door. Back deck. Cold this time of year. Back stairs. I had to come that way because the snow was up to where you see it there in the corner. So there's the snow out back. Again, bottom of the stairs. Got to get down to the lawn so the dog will pee and poop. Not grilling much. Not grilling much. So. There is the dog. There. Sorry for my rudeness. That was a trip to the front and the back. Snow. So yes, poo tomorrow. Going hopefully to get stone that's in the kidney out last January 9th, was it? We're back that far. They had a big stone in her tube coming down from her kidney. And they had to work on that so long, it kind of banged up her tube. Where the stone was 6 by 11 centimeters. So they had to laser that baby a lot and pieces flying back into the kidney. So they had to leave the stone that was up there plus the little pieces and leave the stent in. And since then to here, a piece of the stent actually fell off, broke off. They said that's impossible. So tomorrow they're going back up there, hopefully to get the stones out of the kidney and hopefully get a new stent, I'm sure. And I'm probably going to have to leave that one in for at least 2 weeks, I'm guessing. 10 weeks, 10 days, 2 weeks, 10 weeks. Let's get off the weeks, man. Get off the weeks. I said 10 days to 14 days. Isn't that right, Vern? You know what I mean, Vern? Take that cookie, man. Homemade cookies. Who made bread yesterday? Homemade bread. So since the beginning of January, we haven't had to go grocery shopping at all. Gonna need a couple things. We're out onions. Potatoes are getting low. And Pooh has some favorite drinks he likes. Lemonade, Simply Fine, blueberry lemonade, I guess you call it. But the operation tomorrow don't have to be in until 11. That means more likely they won't operate until 12. And they're asking you not to eat from midnight on. By then, Pooh would probably be sick. She'll want to throw up. So I was saying since like last time, told Beer at 6. They didn't take her until after 9 because one of the surgeons was busy with another surgeon. So we had to wait. But that means basically, I said, they don't want you eating 8 hours before. We're not getting there till 11. I think she could eat at 2 or 3. That's me, old man, Mr. Dr. Ed. Mr. Doctor, Mr. Ed, the doctor. In my own mind. And I slept with Holly. Yeah. And that's an old reference. Well, the Vern one was a reference to. Hey, Vern. Ernest Saves Christmas. Ernest Goes to Camp. All of it. I think he made about 7. And did an awful lot of commercials. Hey, Vern. Going to the bank. Gonna get money. Why would they give me money at the bank? Anyway, so we got the operation. When I go live, probably on any of them, I put what's the title on there. I always pick comedy or entertainment because I think I'm entertaining. Am I? Mm-hmm. And I always pick no kids because I don't know what I'm going to say. I try not to curse. I try not to show too much. Hi, baby. So I'm mostly doing to keep saying. I will get back trying the phone again to make a video. I do have one video out, or maybe 3. 2 were by accident. I think I put one on purpose, a video, maybe 2. Where's my phone? I got to at least get one view for myself. What is that? They call dragon stones. They're called dragon stones, but many are decorated with images of fish. Now archaeology on Armenians' Mount Ararat suggests these monoliths were erected around 8,000 years ago near springs or streams that provided water for agricultural communities. Dragon poop. Dragon stones. Could look like a turd. Dragon turd. Maybe big, right? So get out of there. Go to YouTube. Go to me. What we have? Just watching myself. Sorry, I got distracted by the phone. ADD, you know. That's the movie place from the Blob. That was the Blob place. Okay. I'm trying to look for live. Live. Where you at live, Ed? I gotta hit myself, I guess. View channel. View channel. That's what I had to do. Live. There. Go live, Ed. Wait, wait, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-second delay. Live chat. Love you, dude. Can I say dude to myself? Ooh, look. Someone's watching. I wonder who that is. Oh, yeah, I got my mute button up here, right? Mute. Yeah, I'm just testing my mute button. Sorry. I'm talking to my fans. I just laughed at myself doing it like 3-second delay. 1, 2. Look like an idiot. Live from South Jersey. And I had 30 degrees yesterday in the sun. It was I got rid of some of the ice. Today with the sun out, got rid of a few things of ice. We left to go to the school. Came back cloudy. Everything froze right over. So it did melt a little. As soon as the sun went away, it was 24 today. Down to 22 right now, I think. So should we look at the weather? Gotta get ready. I should have a South Jersey hat or something. I can do the Bob Marley hat. South Jersey weather. Let's see. Hello. Up to camp here. We're going to see what South Jersey weather's saying, what we're doing today. I will lose you. Where's the weather? Oh, that's a 24. Right now in Browns Mills, South Jersey, 17 degrees and cloudy. Severe weather advisory. I guess that's for being cold. Are you cold? Let's see what tomorrow is. The low tonight is going to be 6 degrees. Tomorrow, the low will be 3. That means after midnight, I would guess. The high only 19 tomorrow. Friday, low's 2 degrees. Friday high, 17. Saturday, low, 0. 24 degrees for the high. These are all Fahrenheit, of course. Tuesday, Monday is low 12, high 31. Ooh, getting to the 30s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all going to be 30s, mid 30s and lower. Nothing over 35. So this weekend going to be cold. We're down to 0 and not getting no higher than 19. 24 for Sunday. So going to be a cold one out there. So hello, whoever you are watching. So I did. I wrote something down. I said, against stupidity, we are all defenseless. So against stupidity, we got no defense. And someone said, stupidity does not mean you're dumb. You just get locked into these thoughts, and no matter what, you won't agree. So they call it the surrender of independence. So thank you for watching out there. I do got my chat on. Could say hi, know who you are, and I can say hi to you. That way it comes better. This is my right side, but to me it's on the left. That always happens, so hope you're going back. Wait, I showed you the snow out front, out back. We talked about the operation tomorrow, kidney stone operation tomorrow. Not for me, for Pooh. I always pick comedy because I don't know what else to put. And I always mark no kids because I don't know what dumb things I might say. So I did talk about January being depressing. That stems from Christmas. Pooh started her kidney stone then. And then in between that, we must have had the virus. We didn't get really sick, but the virus where it affects your aches and pains and being tired real quick. You feel okay, do a couple odd jobs around the house and go back to bed. And Pooh the whole time had a stent in since the 28th of December because of the stone they have to go get. And the other one, and it's so big, so she's been in pain every day. And I think the virus we had was some kind of coronavirus. Like I said, we didn't get a temperature. We weren't throwing up or anything. And we did eat less and filled it up. And I think that must have lasted about a week. So we didn't really think about it until we're saying, boy, I feel this and I feel it. So we must have had a virus. Not enough to make you sick, but enough to slow you down. And then throw in that's why I said it came with depression. We didn't feel like doing anything. So we are better that way, but we do still get tired really fast. Like the day I did the snow, I was out there about 2 hours with a snow blower, snow thrower or blower, however you want to look at it. And at the end of the 2 hours, I was beat. Got in bed, took a shower, heated up, and then slept pretty good for about 4 hours. Sorry, clicking was me. Yeah. Hope that wasn't too annoying. So that's the thing about January being kind of depressing. And with my family history of manic depression, it doesn't help. I got to always fight in your head to keep happy. That's why I say comedy. So I can't really take things too serious or really get the deep depression. So I'll talk about the whole thing sometime. People that just want to know, if you want to know, I'll bring up something later. But yeah, my family history, manic depression. So 2 people watching. I'm still watching myself. So South Jersey's been okay. 10 inches of snow, quarter inch of ice here on top. Wasn't bad. Up in New Hampshire, my daughter said they had about 10 inches. 15. Sorry, 15. We had that. They had 15, and they had no ice. So they lucked out with no ice. But area has been a lot of cloudy days. You get a couple hours of sun in the morning, then the clouds come in. Cool things right now. It's going to be real winter's coming this one. Oh, put me on the storm Sunday, though. Did they say anything about the storm on Sunday on here? Let's see. Get out of the way, dude. Let's see. Get out of there. Sunday, they're not showing. Sunday, chance of precipitation. Now blank. I don't think they know, so I don't think they're going to put it on there. The Weather Service chickening out. Chickening out. No, it's not shown. They kept it blank. Precipitation just went blank. I don't think they know. They don't need. They have Saturday 19, Sunday 11, 24, and they're just showing clouds. No sun at all. So I swear just a few hours ago they were showing snow. So I don't think they know. Maybe when they don't know. 7997, whatever that is there. 7979. Well, and I shut myself off. So I think That could be dragon poop, dragon stones, everything. Oh, what else they putting on here? Trump signals interest in easing tensions, but Minneapolis sees little change on the streets. You know, Minneapolis, Minnesota, I believe right across the river is St. Paul's. St. Paul's, it was their winter festival. Why didn't everybody just go over to the winter festival celebrating winter? I believe that went on for 10 days. So this weekend, next weekend, I think they're going to, it was so cold and they canceled the parade, but I think they were thinking about all the stuff going across the river. So Minneapolis, you're ruining St. Paul's time. Minneapolis, take a step back, relax, go home, dress up, go to the St. Paul Winter Festival right across the river. Take a week off. You don't have to be getting in everybody's way. Wait until next week, rest. And it might be warming up even for you. Could hit 30 degrees in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Right now, 0 and 10. Go back out when it's 30. You can all have more fun protesting in the street. It'll be warmer and more enjoyable. Yeah, I don't believe that either. But why not go to a festival? Why ruin St. Paul? That's what you're doing. You're just trying to ruin St. Paul's Day. How you don't like the St. Paulians? No, that's what I think it is. It'd be like Philadelphia trying to ruin Camden, New Jersey's time. Like they were moving USS New Jersey battleship. People in Philly are like, no, look at us. Don't watch Camden, New Jersey. As they say, is one of the worst places in the world. Except for Trenton. And what's the one up north New Jersey? The North Jerseyans. What's their little thing up there? Right, with the Giants play and the New York Giants and the New York Jets play. Yes, the New York Giants, New York Jets play in Rutherford, New Jersey. So they are basically the Jersey Jets and the Jersey Giants. How can you play in New Jersey and say you're New York? New York Giants, New York. You know why? Because New York, Jersey should be its own state. Could we call it New Amsterdam? That's history in there somewhere. There is history in there somewhere. So anyway, 27 minutes. I will try my camera again so I can load it and pick the time I want it to come on. It seemed to get more views that way. So I only showed one. I said, love you, dude. I got one message. It said they love me. What a nice guy. So remember, in the winter or the summer, you can go up to camp. Bob Marley, look him up. Main comedian, not the musician or magician. Not the one. Dude, typical here on the island, looking in the weed. No, this is Bob Marley. It's just a comedian. Maine. Bob Marley, comedian. So, look him up. Look him up, I said. All right, we're going to end the stream. This live vlog is over. It's over. Gone.